If you clicked on this video, I'm going to assume this was a mistake. While I may have over 1,000 hours in this game, I'm not that good at all, just an avid RN Christian. Every time I get some form of bullshit that gives me to a power level where I can only be killed by my inability to keep my brain on for 5 minutes while playing this game. Wait, that makes me sound good at the game. Ignore that. I'm going to assume the reason you clicked on this video is because you got Taco Bell bonged, hit with turbo waves, or Elder Mario jump scared for the 3rd time in Rainstorm. And decided to angrily type, "How the hell do I play this trash-ass character named Commando?" Well, I'm going to tell you now. You committed a cardinal sin. Commando is a god, and you must respect him, or the Armada will find you. The first and main thing that defines Commando is something called a proc. Now, you may be wondering, did he mispronounce Brock the Jelly Donut Man? If so, this man must be AI. This is not true. In reality, I'm an orange-haired anime girl, if you don't fact-check it or think about it too hard. A proc is any item in the game that triggers by random chance when an enemy is hit by one of your abilities, which is technically all of these, but it's actually these. Commando's strength is that he goes by the philosophy of any gambler. Just keep playing and you'll win. He shoots out so many gunshots that there's no way you don't have at least one of them trigger the item effect. Or even better, you hit it even bigger and all of them trigger item effects, so your screen starts looking like a GPU hazard. To make this more effective, you need to keep playing. And not just keep playing, do it more efficiently to get to hitting it big faster. This is the most important one, but plushies and amputation are also important to survive. Or just get lucky, Lamau. With this, he's mostly effective in pointing every weapon in one target and showering them in bullets and triggering all the items you've collected. This makes you simultaneously an A-10 Warthog, missile launcher, and the Avatar, all mixed into something that looks like it came out of Cyberpunk. Or something one of my nightmares spawned. This is the basic goal of Commando. But as with most characters, there are special cases. For example, these 3 abilities are fine with the others being too weird or too weak. And no, there will be no justice for grenades. I'm sorry, they're just ass. I don't feel like trying to do graduate level calculus just to figure out how to kill this fucking balloon. However, when you give in to heresy, this goes from painfully mediocre to being an on-demand execution. This debuff will proc on every bullet, and if you stack enough of them, you can press a single button to do what grenades wish they could. This is basically like any other proc item, except there is no losing. This is quite literally the only character for this item is a straight upgrade. In addition, there's a bit of tech for this slide, where it could be a mini double jump in the air, and can be jumped at the end to get a slide jump. The second one is definitely not useful, but it feels better to hit more keys. Otherwise, there's not much more to say other than focus the usual suspects and spam D and space to nullify all damage. And with that, I have now given you the secret to winning, and now I go back to never making sequels. Bye bye.